If you keep overthinking and hesitating about something in life, like whether to quit a bad job that pays okay, save money for a house while a new iPhone is released, or decide whether to break up with a partner when the spark fades, what do? Do you flip a coin, list the pros and cons, or tell yourself to take a break and wait before deciding? Over a decade ago, while I was working in Shenzhen, known as China's Silicon Valley, my parents planned to buy a flat in the city so they could live closer to me when they retired. Back then, the average price in the neighborhood they liked was a few thousand RMB per square meter. One day, my dad called me and my mom, all excited from our hometown. He said a flat had just come on the market, one that was over 100,000 RMB cheaper than similar ones in the same neighborhood. We went to check it out, and the flat was indeed nice. The floor level, the orientation, and the layout were all good. We couldn't help but wonder, why was it so cheap? The agent explained that an elderly gentleman had once lived in the flat by himself. One day he fell at home, was rushed to the hospital by ambulance, but unfortunately he didn't make it. According to traditional beliefs, this kind of history isn't a major problem. After all, sickness and death are all part of life. The lower price was a reasonable compromise, and buying it seemed like a good opportunity. However, my mom felt uneasy about the flat. She told us she just didn't like it. But in our family, my dad usually made the decisions, and he focused mainly on the financial benefits. Eventually, they made up their mind and decided to buy the flat. They paid a deposit and started the process of transferring ownership. That's when my mom's discomfort grew even stronger. She said that as soon as she stepped inside, she couldn't stop thinking about where the old man had fallen and how long it took for the ambulance to arrive. She felt that she could never live in that flat, and even renting it out would make her feel sorry for the tenants. In this situation, my parents changed their decision. The deal was cancelled. Years later, my dad still occasionally talks about that flat, feeling like a great chance to make money was missed. My mom, however, has no regrets at all. She'd rather earn less than have her peace of mind and health disturbed. Between money and peace, what would you choose? Over the years, I've faced many big and small decisions in life. I've come to believe that listening to your gut, like my mom did, is the best approach. Money is, after all, just a resource, an energy. When our mind and body are healthy and our inner space is open, positive energy flows to us. We've all heard stories of lottery winners who quickly blow all their money and end up in a worse situation. Maybe their inner energy just wasn't ready for that much abundance. When you are faced with a decision loaded with information and many factors, I'd love to share 3 simple tips. Number 1, take a break. When you are overthinking, step away from the problem. Go for a walk. Get some fresh air in nature, or get a good night's sleep. When you wake up with a clear mind, decisions are easier to make. Number 2, be honest about what you really want. Ask yourself, why do I lean toward this choice? Is it because I truly love it? Or am I just focused on immediate gains or losses? Carl Jung once said, your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Facing your real feelings, even if the path is tough, is much better than choosing an easy road you might later regret. Number 3, check your sense of peace after deciding. After making a decision, try to let it go. If you can move forward without constantly second-guessing yourself, that's a good sign that your choice aligns with your inner desires. On the other hand, in the example, my mom's continuous unease was a clear signal that the decision wasn't right, and it was time to cut your losses. Sometimes I flip a coin to help decide. If the coin suggests option A, but I feel a strong reluctance inside, then I know option A isn't for me. Living in a modern life, the noise from the outside world can easily make us lose our true selves. When we were babies, we cry or laugh freely, but as we grow up, we learn to hide our true feelings, sometimes even forgetting who we really are. Constant hesitation and overthinking not only drain our energy, but also make us miss out on many choices that could bring us joy. Every big decision, whether it's a job, a relationship, or moving to a new city, paves the way for our future. Making a choice means taking responsibility for your life. Only when you truly listen to your inner voice and set aside outside distractions can you make decisions that bring you peace and confidence. So, when you are facing those seemingly unsolvable dilemmas, are you willing to trust your gut? I believe a genuine smile and inner calm are the real sources of strength that move both you and those around you. Thank you for spending this time with me.